Welcome back to Studio 10.
We appreciate you joining us here this morning. Now, there are little hidden gems all over the place here in the Gulf Coast area. I don't have to tell you that, but I will tell you that we found one in the Stockton Bay Minette area. It's called Crenshaw Farms, and the sweetest lady owns this farm. When you pull up, you'll immediately feel this serenity come over you. There are thousands of gorgeous daylilies and even some things that will give you a peek back in history. This is just a taste of what you'll get when you visit Crenshaw Farms in Bay Minette. Now, this is the owner, Diane. It's beautiful out here, so peaceful.
Thank you, I'm so glad that you came.
Love it, and we have antiques that we want to show you, and also we want to talk about these beautiful daylilies. Give us a little bit of history on the farm and how you got started with daylilies.
About 6 years ago, my aunt and uncle, Jacob and Roberta Hadley from Perdita, they had a daylily garden for 40 years, and so when they decided to retire, Larry, my husband, and I decided to get some of theirs, and so we spent the whole 2007 going all over the place, finding daylilies. In 1 year, we had what we needed, and this is what we have now.
How many different types of daylilies are there? I see a lot here alone.
We have about 20,000 plants.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of ours are not registered, but we have probably 500 that are registered or just names. We have those also.
And they're always evolving, it seems like, with new colors and things like that.
Right. You can hybridize these. You know, you can take the pollen and take it from one and put it on the pistil and get a seed. You just never know what you're going to get, though, when you mix one thing with another. And so that's very exciting to see what we've got new.
What is the newest thing when it comes to daylilies? I love these that look like they have lace around the edges. I just think they're gorgeous.
They are, and another thing that is coming out is called tea. There's different sizes of daylilies. There's a miniature that's small, that's like this one right here, 3 inches or smaller. Then there's things like spider daylilies. Those can get really large. The major hybridizers are always, every spring, coming out with new stuff and everything, and you just think they can't get any prettier, and then they do.
I know, they are absolutely gorgeous. I had these growing up. I remember my mom had them in her garden. So if someone wants to make a daylily garden, what is the first thing they need to do? When do they need to plant them? Give us all the specifics.
Well, we're open in the spring. We're open from April 15th to June the 30th, because you're going to have early bloomers that are in March and April, and then you're going to have late bloomers that are the end of fall. But all along the way, you can have daylilies blooming in your garden. And of course, this lily is going to only have this bloom for today, but it's got a scape on it, and you'll see there's plenty of buds and everything, and sometimes they'll have 30 to 40 buds on them. So you're going to have lilies blooming quite a bit there. But you just come out, get it, and get it in the ground now, or you can wait till the fall. They really like a lot of water now, and they're all going to divide. They just multiply and clump up real well for you.
Do they like a lot of shade, or do they prefer sunlight?
They need about 6 hours of sun now, but they can have some shade. You're just not going to get as many blooms on them. That is another thing that's so good about daylilies. They'll tolerate so much stuff and still bloom just beautiful for you in the springtime.
The daylilies are absolutely beautiful. That's not all that you'll find here. You have to show everybody these antiques that you have. I'm fascinated. I know everybody else is going to be too.
I'd love to. One of the things that we have that so many people like is this double corn sheller. This was the old ringer type washer. I remember with my grandmother, they be careful, don't get your fingers caught in that, you know. Hasn't times changed now? I never shoe shine my shoes, that's for sure, but at some point people did, and this is just a neat thing.
A lot of fascinating things to see here, a lot of beautiful flowers. The question is, how do we get to Crenshaw Farms?
So easy, Cherish. You just hop off I-65 at exit 31 and come on down. We're right beside the interstate. As you're coming down, you'll see our truck that's got a sign on it. You know you're on the right way, and before you know it, you're here at our farm. Can't wait to see everybody.
Can't miss it. The phone number for Crenshaw Farms is right there on your screen, and we'll also have it on our website, fox10tv.com, under the Studio 10 tab. Now, if you would like to learn more about daylilies, Diane Boatwright suggests joining a Daylily Society. The Mobile Daylily Society will be hosting the 2013 Spring Regional at the Fairhope Civic Center on May 24th and 25th. And we've included a link on our website with that information as well. Weren't those flowers beautiful, Danny?
They're beautiful. I would like some, Cherish.